Alrighty, so today we are on Gon's account, and we we are going to be using a 6/6 fully maxed out Albedo, because why wouldn't we? Obviously, he actually opted for HP defense. I don't think he went and made any additional sets or anything like that, so that gives me a little bit more confidence in maybe making HP defense for mine. But yeah, he obviously has, you know, all of the paid cosmetics and everything. He's completely maxed out, as you can see, so everything should hopefully go pretty smoothly. Another thing to add is that with this collaboration, he actually did get the 17 million box CC buff. I guess he's maybe moved his gear around a little bit at the moment, so it's not quite 17 million right there, but he does have the buff for it, which is pretty insane. So we are going to go into geared PvP because, you know, he's already got the UR gear and everything. We've got the paid cosmetics. We're trying to do the stark contrast between no paid cosmetics and ungeared, and big whale mode in geared PvP. So he is already in Challenger, so do take that into account. I assume we'll want to go first on an account like this. So we'll just go ahead and throw CC food on. He's got 415k CC, which is quite intense, but same setup and everything on the characters. Let's hop in. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We will be definitely messing around with Shout here a little bit later on today. And yeah, after that, unfortunately, the Holy Relic boxes for the collab units are always a little bit time-gated behind some of the events and everything. So we will get to Ainz, you know, shortly. But he basically went for the exact same characters that I went for on Holy Relic. So should be okay, I think. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, all right, we have a tier to mess with first and foremost. So I think I'm going to go for this right here. We'll go ahead and lower some of his damage dealt, throw a debuff out. This is unfortunately a bot. I kind of assume we're going to be facing a lot of bots since he's already in Challenger. But sometimes with these really big banners, it can be kind of hit or miss. Sometimes people end up playing a lot of PvP with these characters and everything, and they end up pushing into Challenger, and I can find real people. Sometimes not so much. So it's going to be very hit or miss. Apologies if there's a lot of bots or whatever in the video, but you know, I can't really control who I fight or anything like that, so you're just going to have to take what I can give you, so, you know, apologies. But, okay, looking like some pretty decent counters. I mean, the numbers are definitely higher, of course, but overall, I would say they're not anything too crazy compared to the amount of health that we're taking off compared to, you know, when we were playing geared PvP, or ungeared, so I think we're going to go ahead and throw out the weak point here. Unfortunately, we haven't taken any damage on tier, so no really crazy berserk or anything. And then I guess we're just going to try to kill Albedo off with the single target here. This counter might end up being pretty rough. We kill tier. Okay, not a crazy counter on that. And then, alright, we do get all crits, but she is very tanky, so not gonna be a kill there. We do put an extra stack or two on though, so hopefully we'll whittle a little bit more HP off at the end of their turn. Ooh, he does have Nanashi buffs on. Ooh, all right, that might end up being a pretty rough counter. Ooh, popped the res there, and then he's attacking again. I have no doubt that this kills. So that's actually going to be really good because Tier's not going to lose any additional HP. The Nanashi buffs on her are scaring me a little bit, I've got to be honest. So I'm not honestly sure what my best move is. Maybe we bait out a little bit of an attack with Albedo here and then just go for like a big single target. Might have been better to just use Tier here, to be honest with you. Okay, that's a pretty good counter. He does have Tarmia Link on as well, so we throw in an extra buff. Ah, okay, nice. Not as many crits, but without the rest of the team, the support kind of falls off a little bit. So, looking pretty good there. I would like to try and get Albedo's ultimate during this, since we do have a 6/6. I don't think that I was even able to get a ultimate off in my original showcase, though. So, there's not really going to be anything crazy to sort of compare it to, but this match is over. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, we have a human team. Human teams and Sins teams were the ones that I was maybe running up against the most trouble with Albedo in the original showcase. So definitely interested to see how this goes. I've got to start paying attention to the Tarmia links a little bit more at the beginning. Save me a little bit of time. But I think if I can maybe try to get rid of... Do I turn one weak point? I'm going to go for it. I'd like to try and get rid of maybe Escanor early on, but getting rid of Roxy can also be super, super beneficial in this. Okay, good damage there across the board, even with full HP, so that's looking good. He has to hit into my counter here. Unfortunately, I do not have Nanashi buffs on her, so the counters are probably not going to look super impressive here. He is giving me some attack-related stats, though, as he attacks into me, which is great. You can obviously tell this is a bot, though, because of the fact that he's doing the combo backwards, which is what it is, but... ooh, okay, not quite a kill there. We now have 3 stacks on her, which is nice. We do have an additional counter. I'm tempted to just let them attack into me again, since I have Nanashi buffs on. We'll maybe push for, like, towards an ultimate. We can't get the ultimate just yet, but I want to see if we can... The only problem here is going to be if he buff removals me. Oh, that might be one. What is this looking like? Of course. Well, that... is pretty typical, I feel like. I think the human team is going to have a pretty good chance to get through Albedo, just because you can remove the buffs on her. You don't have to worry about any sort of crazy high counters because of that. And then, yeah, dude, he just keeps removing them. Yeah, I mean, what am I... what am I supposed to do about that? Alright, I mean, I guess it is what it is, you know? That happens sometimes. Let's go for this to kill off the Bon, I guess. And then... Let's go for... We're pretty low damage on... Or, yeah, we're a good HP on the tier here, and I'm not going to be able to put debuffs on, so I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to kill the Escanor here. Let's see it. Ooh, good crits. Holy. I mean, dude, I forget. It's so crazy how different it is to play on, like, a really high-level account. Like, I feel like... just the extra stats and stuff you get, like, you get so many more crits, and that makes a huge difference. It's insane. It's so pay to win. I hate this game. Anyway, let's move on. Alright, I think I actually have a real player here, because there was a little bit of loading involved. 351. Not 100% sure if that's a real player with 351. We do have the Nanashi buffs. I'm tempted to try and... just get some damage out, see about him hitting into the counters, maybe. Ooh, good damage there. We lowered damage dealt. I have to say, this card is pretty okay. It's not anything crazy, but of course, after they hit you a couple of times, you get those attack-related stat increases. It starts to do some pretty good damage. I really haven't seen it do, like, insane damage on anybody, but... you know, just the damage that it deals can be kind of nice. Okay, 114 on the counter there. Not too bad. Okay, we're going to hit the Lost Vein here. Ooh, okay, 104. Luckily, that doesn't upgrade on the counter, so that's really good for me. I could go for big AoEs here, and I kind of want to do it. So, I think we will. I don't care. Let's go for it. I'm completely willing to risk it. I think that with this account, to be honest with you, I'm pretty confident, even with full HP, we killed the Lost Vein here. So there goes the Deanne. That's going to be some damage reduction gone. Here is a level 2. What do we got? Nice. Ooh, almost killed the Bon off there. That would have been really nice, I gotta say. But, alright. I don't actually think this is a real player anymore, but it is what it is. We'll see. The Nanashi in the back for just every team, so weird to me. Like, I feel like you'd get so much better potential. I mean, like, I get it. I really do. But you're basically running pre-Relic Nanashi if you're running him on a team that's not unknowns. You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting nearly as much potential out of the character because obviously he's not boosting stats for anything other than unknowns. So, just seems like a waste, but personal opinion, I guess. Alright, we have a Shal tier team, which is quite interesting. Let's not give her the buffs yet. I could do damage to tier here, which might be good or bad. I do have the the Nanashi buffs here. I think maybe we save... Let's save the AoE for next turn whenever he... Ooh, it is a real player. That's nice. We're going to try to save the AoEs for when Shaltier pops her buff. Because so far, I mean, this is geared PvP, who knows, he is running tier on his team. I wasn't incredibly impressed with Shaltier's performance when I messed with her, but He might have a little bit better of a setup than I did, of course, so she might end up doing some pretty decent damage. I did get a second counter, which is really, really nice. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, boom. Alright, not anything crazy. He does give me an extra hit there. He goes ahead and puts on that. He patience me. He patience me. It doesn't apply the bleed either because it patience. So I guess that answers my question. I was really curious to know if I might be able to kill Shaltir here. I mean, she has the Nanashi buffs, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm gonna go for this. This might be bad. Let's see it. Kill Shaltir. Ah, okay. Not a kill on Shaltir. Ooh, that might be bad. I need maybe some AoEs, or I need him to not have taunt after this turn. I did get a tier AoE. We are kind of low, but if he AoEs here and kills my tier, then it's going to be done for. I think he'll kill tier here, like basically no problem if I had to guess. I think that's what he's doing. And he does have his Berserk pop. Let's see it. Oof, level 2. Tier's dead, unfortunately. Yeah. We kill his tier, though, so that's also really nice. Okay, we're a little over half HP. 2 crits, nothing crazy there, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, she didn't have bleed on, so that is a huge factor, don't get me wrong. But, I don't know, man. Shaltir can be very hit or miss, I feel like. We're going to go for this. Try to go ahead and get her off the board so we don't have to worry about it. This should kill. Ah, very close, but not quite a kill. Nanashi buff saved him a little bit there. Do go ahead and kill her off there. Would have been really nice to go ahead and put that on the Albedo. And I imagine she'll probably have a counter with 4 cards in hand. There's no way she doesn't. So, do have a couple of extra hell cards. He does have 3 stacks on. He doesn't have Nanashi buffs, though, so that's also kind of a big factor. I think we're chilling, though. I don't think we're going to have too many issues here. So he's going to throw up the counter, I bet. If he attacks into me, he's pretty much dead. I imagine he doesn't. Yeah, he's trying to maybe get the ultimate off. Let's go ahead and throw this out, maybe, and try to kill her off. I'm pretty confident we kill her. She does have low stacks, but... Ooh, okay, so we did have some extra attack related there, so it did some pretty good damage, I have to say. Not too bad. Good crits there. He's dead. And then we move on to the Nanashi, but... Alright, not too bad overall. Not anything super crazy. I mean, we did kill Tyr with the counter, so that was kind of nice. But, I mean, overall, I think she's just a good tank in general. I'm not really that worried about how much damage her counters are doing, just the fact that, like, she's taking the heat for the characters that kind of need to, you know, proc passives and stuff. Ooh, okay. We have an Albedo Ainz Hell team, which could be very interesting. We do have an extra counter, which is really nice. I think we're just going to go for... Do I put... I don't guess I use this. I could. I don't have Nanashi buffs, though. I think I get rid of this to try to get Nanashi buffs on her next turn. We'll see. Okay, probably a bot, but it's fine. Okay, a little bit of damage out here. We are giving her attack-related stat buffs, so that's maybe not the greatest idea. And she gets the Nanashi, which is not as good for me, of course. We could maybe just push for like an ultimate or something, though. Boom. Ooh, this actually might be a really good opportunity. Well, I need to have the ult or the stance in hand if I'm gonna ult with her because it's a Quell ultimate. Okay, nothing super wild there on the counter. I mean, like I said, I don't have Nanashi buffs though. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to push for his ultimate. We could push for Hell's ultimate, I guess. Just so that way I can try... Well, I guess that's not really going to give me any extra cards because I didn't use any, but... Yeah, I'm not... The counter does scare me a little bit because I know that it can deal some really good damage, but I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, he might actually kill Tyr here. Oh, really close. He can't... yeah, he stance, though, so I think I'm okay. Let's go for Stance Ultimate. I don't know if that kills. It probably is going to with the amount of HP they have. And then we can try to do a big weak point skill after they get the increased damage taken. Alright, well, I should have figured that was going to happen. Ooh, okay. Decent counter there on the Nanashi. Obviously, Nanashi's kind of old, so not terribly impressive, but that's kind of cool. Alrighty, we have another human team. I really want to try to rely on counters. I unfortunately get an extra Albedo card whenever I see that. Let's maybe push towards Ultimate with her. Because Tyr... I don't remember who has the taunt in this scenario, actually. I think Tyr has taunt in this scenario, but I'm not honestly 100% sure of this. This is a 2-turn taunt, so I should be able to get the ultimate with it. Okay, he does have the taunt, but he just removed it, so it's not really that crazy. Okay. Ooh, level 2 single target. That's a lot of damage. Okay, not 100% sure that I'm going to be able to survive long enough with this, but let's maybe go for this into this. If I can try to kill off... I'm pretty confident that if I can kill off the Escanor, I should hopefully be able to survive. Ooh, okay, really nice. Whatever his backline character will come down out of the back, and then hopefully we can get this triple enemy 6/6 ultimate. Let's see it. Ooh, he might... I have buffs. He may end up doing a lot of damage to himself on counters. Boom. Oh my god. Alright, 316 is pretty crazy. Alright, 2-person ultimate, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We'll see how it goes. I have no doubt this kills. It's a 50% crit chance, and then it's like 160% crit damage, if I'm not mistaken. 3.7 million. Oh, the effect on it was super cool looking, too. I like that. That was cool. Alrighty. Okay, we have another human team, so nothing crazy. Man, I really wish we could find some extra players, but not looking like we're going to have an opportunity to. He doesn't have Tarmiel Link on. I'm just going to go ahead and throw out double weak point here. Boom. Ooh. Might kill Roxy. That looks like half, but it's probably a little bit higher than half. Yeah. Alright, and then, I guess if he attacks into me at all, he's gonna... I'm not sure if he'll kill himself from the counters, but I do have the Nanashi buffs on. Never mind. I forget that Escanor is just going to ruin that for me. Boom. Boom. Nice. Nice little 100k there. And then this is the single target. Nice. Tanking that pretty well. We kill Roxy off, no problem. We do get an extra counter as well. Because we have the extra attack-related stat buffs, I'm just going to go ahead and use these. I'm pretty confident they kill. Okay, 150k is not too bad once you have all 3 of them. And then on Bon, 130k. He does have a little bit more damage reduction, so that's understandable. Looks pretty solid overall. Really can't complain there. And then we have East in the back. And then we don't have Nanashi buffs on, but it's fine. We'll move on. Oh, okay. That killed big time. I guess those attack-related stat buffs are really what makes the difference. Alright, we have another Shao-Tier team. I think this might be the guy we faced earlier. I'm not 100% positive of that, but if it is, that might be kind of nice for me. Let's, I hate to do it, but we got the perfect hand. We're just going to push Ultimate. If it is a real player, I would forfeit in this scenario. There's nothing you can do about this, so... Okay, he's attacking into me too. That's the wrong way to do it, because he's going to give me the attack-related stat buffs. It's going to be really bad. He gives me 2 of them. Oh, I forgot. I hate that. I hate that it works like that, but if you counter into someone who has Nanashi buffs on, it takes your ultimate off, which is so weird to me that it works like that, but I guess it is what it is. I don't really care about his counter, to be honest. I'm going to see if I can kill Tyr off here. Pretty confident that we can. I am going to give him attack-related stat buffs, though. Boom. We do kill Tyr off. He's going to pop his Berserk buff here. I'm interested to see how much he'll do. I do have ultimate, but unless he attacks me with Nanashi, actually, he's not going to kill it. Wait. Oh, this is the bug that everybody's talking about, where it doesn't keep her taunt for some reason. Yeah, that's very bizarre. I unfortunately do not have the Quell on this, but not really anything I can do about that with this hand, so we're just going to use it anyway. I think it'll still be fine, to be honest. She only gets two stance buffs, so yeah, 3.3 mil, honestly. Kind of, kind of broken, but I guess it is what it is. Alrighty, we have a Scotty, which is very interesting. We'll see how that goes. Let's see here. Let's go for stance into... Do I put on extra debuffs? I'm actually not 100% sure. We could maybe throw this out, maybe lower tiers damage, so that way we can kind of deal with him a little bit. Okay, no evasion or anything. This should actually deal some okay damage. Ooh, actually not too bad. And that's with no attack-related stat buffs either, so that's kind of crazy. Okay, we get tons of extra stances. We're pretty much good to go here. I don't think we're going to have too many issues. Plus, he's got a... I mean, he does remove the Nanashi buffs with that, so that's kind of nice. Decent counter. We do get a crit, 106. Okay, single target from tier. Dude, it's crazy how much she tanks. That's a good counter too. Not bad at all. Okay, and then the bear trap card there. She's dead. Yeah, dead. 183. Not bad at all. And then yeah, at this point we pretty much just pick off the rest of the gang. So I think I mean, this is the team that a lot of people were using on JP, so I was kind of expecting it to be pretty strong. But maybe, I don't know, I wasn't really sure exactly how it was going to go. Ah, it gives him another revive. That's kind of unfortunate. But at least we have a counter up. He'll probably kill himself off. But either way, I guess that's pretty much it. Ludo in the back? For what? What would Ludo be for in the back? I guess they give... Like, if I kill one of the other characters off? Wait, he didn't have Albedo on this team. What's the Ludo for? I genuinely don't understand why you have Ludo in the back. Like, I could understand if you're trying to give Albedo buffs, but he didn't have Albedo. How weird. Okay, anyway. Sorry for all the bots. Like I said, it was pretty much bound to happen with him already being in Challenger, but it is what it is. It's kind of a nice little just view of like how much damage the characters can do and stuff like that. So we'll see how Shaltir does, and yeah, I guess stay tuned for that. Should be out later today. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.